I mean, being in Odessa, in any case, I'm too intimidated to even start telling jokes because, first of all, it's very difficult to come up with a joke which nobody knows here because they... So, in any case, one of the famous oyster stories, for example, is this, when somebody asked him, how would you place yourself among the legendary violinists? And he apparently said, I think I'm the second best violinist in the world. And then and who is the first? So, oh, there are many. So it was a very wise way to put it. He was modest enough not to consider himself the greatest, because there are many greatest. But to be the second among the greatest was good enough for him. I had very different experience in my first life, as I always call my Soviet period of my life. I had fantastic experience. I mean, being able to study in Moscow Conservatory with Rostropovich for 4 years and to encounter, as I said before, such incredible musicians as Richter, Gilel, Soystra, Kogan, and many, many others, Shostakovich himself. It was really, it's hard to believe sometimes for me that it's true, but it's true. On the other hand, I had some hard times after my sister left for Israel. I wasn't allowed to finish conservatory. I never got diploma. And I spent a year and a half building communism, as I always ironically say, shoveling cement, obviously unsuccessfully. And then 2 months in mental hospital in order to avoid military service. So it was very hard last 2 years, but I sincerely don't regret anything, because I do believe that it's very important to be able to, at least to try to find in any situation in life, no matter how hard and difficult it might be, try to find some positive element, to see glass half full opposed to half empty, or even quarter full. And even though I never received diploma of Moscow Conservatory, I think because of this experience I did receive much more complete life education, which helped me to mature as a human being and as a musician as well. So in a way I'm even grateful to my destiny or to whatever. Of course it was very difficult and in a way probably scary as well at the time. Even while I was still, before I left, when I was outside Gorky shoveling cement, I wasn't sure what's going to happen any moment and if I would ever leave, so in one piece, so to say. So it was not easy, and I don't imply that I would like to do it again, but and then starting again from practically from zero, from scratch. I didn't speak a word of English or any other language. I didn't play cello for 2 years. I didn't have a cello. And I came out, I came to Israel. I was almost 25 years old. I felt incredibly old. Strange, because now I feel, in a way, I feel younger than 46 years ago. But yeah, it wasn't easy. But then again, life is not easy, and I never tried to find the easiest ways because it's not always the best. And having being able to overcome difficulties in life makes you stronger if you survive, so to say. You know, it depends how I look at it, but I always say I'm incredibly lucky. I always say I'm the luckiest cellist in the world for many different reasons. First of all, because of both my great teachers. Because I'm the only cellist who had this incredible privilege to study with both Rostropovich in Moscow Conservatory for 4 years and with Gregory Pitigorsky in Los Angeles. And I was incredibly lucky to meet Pablo Casals in Jerusalem 2 months before he passed away at the age of almost 97 years young, as I always say. I was incredibly lucky to find my beautiful cello made by Domenico Montagnano in Venice in 1720. Although I always say my cello found me in a way. It's another special story. And I was always incredibly lucky in my partnership in chamber music in particular, but not only. Of course, having a chance to play more than 20 concerts and make 3 recordings with great Leonard Bernstein was quite unique experience, and many other great conductors. But already in Moscow Conservatory in 1969, we played in 2 concerts complete Beethoven sonatas and variations with Radu Lupu, who in my opinion is one of the greatest unique musicians and pianists of our time. And then since more than 44, almost exactly 44 years, we are very good friends and partners with Marta Argerich and many other incredible pianists like Evgeny Kissin, Lang Lang, and many others. And violinists, of course, Gideon Kremer since conservatory years, Philip Hirschhorn, with whom we all came from the same music school in Riga in Latvia, and Maxim Mingerov, Vadim Repin, Janine Janssen, Julian Rachlin, and many others. And so I'm incredibly lucky. And the fact that the dream of my life to be able to make music with my own children came to I was lucky to realize this dream as well. It's quite unique, and I consider myself extremely fortunate and lucky. My poor 300 years old cello was completely wet, and it didn't help, of course, but the public was fantastic, and the hall is wonderful, and the city is very inspiring. Being for the first time in Odessa and having a chance to visit even Stolarsky School was a very special experience, and I just can say I hope, even though it was first time, I hope it's not the last time. It's very great variety of music and musicians, and such a fantastic musicians, like from different kind of part of music, like Robbie Lakatos, who is actually a great friend of ours and even lives not far from us. So it's wonderful that this festival grows and it's very successful since 5 years, and I hope for many more years to come.